Dzień dobry. Witajcie ponownie. Ponownie w Horizon Forbidden West, tylko tym razem w dodatku Burning Shores, czyli na Płonący Brzeg dokładnie. Kończąc podstawę, całkowicie zapomniałam o tym, że przecież ja mam jeszcze dodatek do tego. I to właśnie teraz zaczniemy na Płonący Brzeg. Więc bez przedłużenia przejdźmy się do rezydencji Tildy. Porozmawiać sobie z Silencem. Tam gdzieś mam ognisko, więc...
Keep your eyes open out there, soldier.
Ależ oczywiście. Tutaj mamy. W tamtę. Tę. Zobaczmy, co on tu dla nas ma.
So this is where Tilda tried to reel you in. What was her proposal? That together you could save the planet? Just as your precious genetic mother always wanted? I believe the old ones called that a bait and switch. Luring you with the promise of a vibrant new world, when in reality, it's doomed to be cracked open by nemesis and scoured of life.
If you're trying to get a rise out of me about Tilda, it's not gonna work. And if you really believed we have no future, you wouldn't be here.
And perhaps I'm just waiting to see if you can once again achieve the impossible. Speaking of which, my preparations for Nemesis have revealed a new problem. I've been searching the remains of the Zenith base for any data that could help us. In doing so, I discovered that 13 of our spacefaring friends descended to Earth from the Odyssey.
But we only found 12 corpses total, including Verbena at the biotech lab.
Your math is impressive as always, but yes, it appears that one got away. His name is Walter Landra. In the 21st century, he was an aerospace magnate, but also a bit of a celebrity. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that he's far too dangerous to be allowed to roam free. You need to find him and deal with him.
You said you've been searching through the Zenith base. Did you find anything that can help against Nemesis?
I believe our best option is to unearth powerful technologies, from the Zeniths, the ancient past, or both. And with such knowledge in hand, we might be able to build a weapon to hurt Nemesis in a way that it can't currently anticipate.
Surprise attack? I like it.
Don't get your hopes up. I found a few leads, but nothing concrete. It will be a long search, I fear.
So Landra made his fortune by selling spaceships?
Not exactly. He built ships and drones that could mine near-Earth asteroids for rare metals, generating untold riches.
I'm starting to see why you're worried.
Indeed. Thanks to us, he no longer has access to the Odyssey or the Zenith base, but he likely has extensive knowledge of potent old-world technologies. As such, he represents both a threat and an opportunity.
You think he might know about something that can help with Nemesis?
It's possible, yes.
You said Walter Landra was a bit of a celebrity. What does that mean?
Although he made his money in aerospace, he put vast sums into the production of holographic entertainment. In fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them were often featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids.
A type of news outlet that tracked the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck. So where do you think Laundra went?
The coast far to the south. An area racked by tectonic shifts and volcanic activity. The few Tanakh who have ventured there refer to it as the Burning Shores. But 1,000 years ago it was called Los Angeles, a hub for the technology and entertainment industries. Laundra's space mining company Heaven Sent was headquartered there. It stands to reason he would retreat to familiar territory. I'll send you the coordinates. So, are you ready to track down our rogue Zenith?
Tak.
Okay, to the Burning Shores then.
Proceed with caution, B-boy. I suspect Laundra is even more devious and resourceful than the other Zeniths.
Aw, Silence. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were actually concerned about my safety.
Aloy? I hope I haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, Beta, I'm actually on my way to the Burning Shores.
Oh, right. Gaia and I heard about your mission from Silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks. This is it. Laundra's headquarters shouldn't be far. Okay, that can't be good. Shit!
Were you actually flying just now?
Yeah, just, not my best landing.
Damn, more machines. Stay back. I'll handle this.
Hold on, I can help too.
Let's see what you got.
Nie no, jak chcesz, to możesz sobie z nimi walczyć. Co tu się dzieje?
Taming a machine? how to hold your own. The name's Seika.
Aloy. I could, say the same about you. You have a focus. So you're Quinn. You're not exactly like any diviner I've met.
How do you even know that?
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but first...
Just one for now. I saw you before you crashed, flying on a sunwing. It didn't look like you knew about that tower, which means you're new. So what brought you here?
I'm looking for someone. There's a ruin. On the hill northeast of here, that's where I was headed.
The ruin on the hill. You mean Starlight Rise?
You know it. Is there another way to get there?
Maybe. But first, we're gonna have to do something about that tower. I think we can help each other, Aloy. The tower's not far from where my people made camp. I can show you the way.
Hold on. You said we can help each other, but what exactly are you doing here?
Let's just say, I need that tower dealt with too. Come on.
Nie pozbierałam.
This way. Follow me.
Czekaj. Gdzie one
We'll
są?
have to take my skiff to get to the settlement.
What were you doing out here anyway?
The skiff's rudder is a bit off.
Nie ma ich tu.
I was after some parts to fix it. And
tam się
sometimes,
dzieje?
you just need to hunt alone.
Teksturami.
Here she is. I just need to hold tight.
Never seen a boat like that before.
Me and a gearhead back at the settlement roped it together. Works well enough. That'll do it. Skiff's good to go. Hop in.
To
Oh
rozumiem, że
no.
musimy...
Not another one.
Whoa!
Like I said, there's no getting to Starlight Rise so long as that tower's there. Okay, casting off.
Sure beats rowing.
I've had a lot of time to improve her design.
How long have your people been here?
About a year, I think. We hit this massive storm crossing the Great Ocean. Lost half the fleet and our bearings. It was a miracle we even made it to these shores. We've been stuck here ever since.
See, I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left?
Not as many as there should be. We've had other troubles since the shipwreck. And some of those remaining aren't much help.
Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back.
Bringing back an Outlander's certainly going to complicate things. It'll be fine. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking.
If you say so.
That's it on your left. Fleet's End.
Uplifting name.
We weren't in great spirits when we made landfall. Okay, here we go.
I don't know anything further. May I be dismissed?
No. You will remain here until the traitor returns. You!
Here we go.
Sorry.
One act of treason breeds another, it seems. Stealing a diviner's focus, leading a barbarian into our midst.
Where's the Quinn I know?
Arrest them both. Remove their focuses at once.
Arrest us. This is a matter for the Admiral. not a compliance officer.
By all means.
It's true. Seika stole the focus.
Who's the barbarian?
She's done for.
Things seem kind of tense around here.
It's not our best day.
Admiral Garrett! It's as I told you, sir. Proof is now before your eyes. A soldier dared to don a diviner's focus, the eye that reveals the legacy. But Seika did not stop there. She brought a barbarian among us, in direct violation of Confidentiality Clause 3A. Protocol states that these...
I might be our last chance at finding our missing people, sir. Diviner Vi's focus showed me his last moments. He found a clue. The ruin on Starlight Rise. There's evidence our people were there.
Huntress headquarters.
Now we have no means of safe passage. Not in our current situation. But she might have another way.
Remember the law, sir. Focus is for a diviner. No one else.
Seika's actions are indeed concerning. And there will have to be a reckoning. But finding our lost crew is paramount. If Seika has a chance of bringing them back, our course is clear. Even compliance must recognize that. I will allow it. Seika and the Outsider are free to pursue this lead.
But, sir, if...
Outlander, I'd like a word when you have a moment.
Damn them.
You okay?
I shouldn't have said that. It's just that... my sister is one of the missing. Not only that, she's our last navigator. Our only means of getting home. I've got to find her. Even if it means using a forbidden relic. Meanwhile, Rang and the others act like I'm the problem, when in reality, I'm the only one looking for a solution.
Look, I understand. Maybe more than you know, but for now, I think we need to calm down
I
and
am
just...
calm. You're right, of course. Getting upset isn't going to help.
Okay. We both need to get to the place you call Starlight Rise. But that tower
O, sorry. Przypadek.
seems like it knocks anything nearby out of the sky.
Out of the water, too. It fires at any watercraft in range.
Oh, great. Well, it seems to me you've got some kind of plan in mind to deal with it.
Maybe. Between the two of us, there might be a way.
Dobrze, a więc co to za sposób?
Well, you're a good fighter, that's for sure. But beyond that, I don't know much about you.
There's not much to tell. Nothing special about me. Except my sister is pretty well known among my people.
You don't seem so ordinary to me.
I was just a petty officer until we ran aground. But we lost a lot of midshipmen and lieutenants to the storm and the wreck. And now even more of them are missing. So I've been trying to step up and help the Admiral.
It took a lot of guts putting on that focus. Seems to me he needs more like you.
Tell that to Rang and his toadies.
So your sister is a navigator?
More like the navigator. The only Quen who can steer by the stars without instruments. She reads the sky like a scroll. Knows every constellation by position, no matter how much it spins around up there. Which means she's been an Imperial favorite ever since her first exam. One of the fleet's most precious assets. And now she's gone.
She and the others just disappeared?
After we made landfall, the hard way, the Admiral sent out scouting expeditions with the very few boats we had left. Not one of them returned. I don't know what happened to them all, but I do know it has something to do with that tower. And Starlight Rise.
We're agreed on that. Is there anything else you can tell me about that tower?
It just appeared one day a couple of weeks ago after our scout boats went missing. And it shoots at anything in the sky or sea. Machines, boats. You.
Okay, don't remind me.
I tried to get near it, but it's mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
Can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
What exactly did you find on that diviner's focus?
When the scout boats sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Diviner Vi was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine, unlike anything we've seen. Silver and gold, moved like a spider. Spooked, they ran back to their boat.
They were lucky to escape. I've dealt with those things before.
Well, their luck ran out fast. The morning they tried to sail back, the tower went up and blew them right out of the water. Vi's body washed ashore here sometime later. A friend of mine found it and let me know. The same friend that ratted me out to Rang for taking the focus. But what was I supposed to do?
I would have done the same thing. Trust me.
Dobra, jaki plan?
You think there's a way to do something about that tower?
If we want to reach Starlight Rise, we have to try. I was able to approach the tower on foot, but I couldn't get close enough to shoot at it or anything like that. With the right help, though,
Show me the way and we'll give it a shot.
you'll probably want to resupply first. You can use my skiff if you need to hunt for resources. Just stay south of the settlement. The tower can't hit that side. I set up some buoys to mark its radius.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go clear my head. There's a bridge that leads to the ruins where the tower is mounted. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Hold on. There's one more thing. The Quen here, all of this. You were part of a larger expedition, right? Headed for San Francisco?
That's how you know about us. And you've seen the others, haven't you? And they're alive.
Most of them, yeah. I can put you in touch with them, but we should find your missing people first, right?
They're alive. This is great news. But yes, you're right, it should wait. If we tell everyone now, it'll just be a distraction. So for the sake of the missing, we have to keep the focus on them.
All right then. I'll see you on the other side of the bridge.
Dobra. O
Might not be a bad idea to
Wróciłeś do
resupply before I
żywych?
meet Seika. Or I could explore a
Dobra.
little with her skiff first.
Trochę się tu przejdę, a później za nią pójdę. Porozmawiajmy, bo ty coś chciałeś ode mnie.
So, a barbarian strolls into
Sam
camp
jesteś
with Seika.
dzikuska.
The
Chamie.
two of you promised to find our missing people. Given our desperate situation, I have little choice but to agree. That doesn't mean I like trusting our fate to a stranger. Who are you? Where'd you come from?
My name is Aloy. As for my life story, does it matter if I can help?
I suppose it depends on the cost. Compliance has trained its sights on Seika. And by letting her gallivant off with a foreigner, I may have given her just enough rope to hang herself.
It seems to me she can take care of herself, but I'll do my best to keep her out of trouble.
Very well. To that end, is there anything you need to know?
Ale to ty chciałeś rozmawiać, tak? Nie?
You seem to think highly of Seika.
She is an exemplary Marine. Persistent, selfless, resourceful. Being stranded is a battle of attrition. Everyone wears down eventually, but not her. Not yet. I've come to rely on her more and more. She's our best hope for finding the missing. I'm sure of that.
No bo reszta nic nie robi, to...
You said your situation was desperate. How did all this happen?
We sailed from across the great ocean. Ours was the tribe's most important mission in a century. It was to be my swan song. Now it will be my epitaph. A typhoon struck us midway, cleaving the fleet in two. I know not what happened to the other half. Scattered, stranded, probably sunk.
I don't know. There's always hope.
After we beached, I sent out scout boats to explore the coast. None returned. And I haven't the craft nor manpower to mount a search. First I lost half my fleet, now I've lost half the survivors, so don't speak to me of hope.
And yet, Seika found a clue on that focus.
You're just like her. Yet don't give up.
Compliance sure seems to have a lot of sway around here.
Compliance officers are the eyes and ears of the Imperial House. It is their duty to ensure that the wisdom of our ancestors doesn't fall into the hands of our enemies. And so they ferret out the disloyal and disobedient. Inspections, interrogations, all in the name of security.
All I see is one man causing a lot of unrest in your camp.
Being liked is not part of Compliance's mandate. Assuming we ever return home, Ren will report on the crew to his superiors. That fact gives him a lot of influence. I can only pray that he uses it for the greater good.
I'll do my best to help Seika bring back your people.
If they're even still alive. Keep her safe if you can.
Dobrze. Teraz się tu przejdźmy, zobaczmy co tutaj... O, zatrzymał mój sznurek.
Not many can do what I do.
Artysto.
Suits you well.
No wiem.
Pushy.
Nie będę ukrywać, że jest ich tu całkiem sporo. Szwacz. Nieznane, nieznane. Istotne jest, żeby udać się tam. Tylko teraz tak... W którą stronę? Tu? O.
Mind your manners.
Ten chłopak ma zadanie, ale wrócimy do niego, żeby nie zaczynać tego zadania i później go nie robić.
Got something that might interest you.
To ja po prostu do niego wrócę później i zrobię już je jednym cięgiem. Ja sobie tylko zerknę, czy coś tu porobić można. Absolutnie nie. Tu jest ten gostek od zadania. To spokojnie w swoim czasie. Ja się tylko jeszcze przejdę tam, o ile ja tam trafię, bo nie do końca wiem, którędy tam pójść.
I want a thorough search of all belongings.
Kim jesteś? Barbiarką. Nie, nie ma potrzeby, wiesz?
Outfit of yours, Outlander?
Dobra. A czy ja wiem, którędy tam przejść? Niekoniecznie. Tędy chyba powinno trafić. Tak? O! Przesuń się z łaski swojej.
Okay, maybe it's time to meet up with Seika and head to the tower.
Aloy, over here.
No widzę cię.
Hey, I'm here. So, how do we get to the tower?
These trails will lead us to it. Take your pick.
Okay, let's go.
So you know a lot about my people, but I barely know anything about you. Like who you're looking for at Starlight Rise.
Nie interesuj się.
He's a, fugitive.
Come on, that's all you got?
Let's just focus on getting to the tower.
So mysterious.
Chryste.
A water wing. The other day, I saw the tower shoot down an entire flock. Poor things crashed into the sea south of Fleet's End.
I've never seen one before. That tower's gotta go.
Murowczak?
It's like a sun wing, but the crest on its head's different.
Before the tower went up, we used to see them diving off the coast all the time.
Rzeźni kolce?
We're getting close to the tower. Last time I was there, I didn't get very far in.
We'll find a way. There's some kind of machine growth.
Haven't seen that before. Kinda looks like an egg.
Ale śmieszne.
It hatched a machine!
One się chyba już wykluły, tak? Wykluły, jeśli można tak powiedzieć o maszynie.
More of those eggs.
Okay. Those definitely weren't here last time.
No ja nie jestem w stanie powiedzieć, bo mnie tu też nie było.
Yuck. Those eggs are everywhere. Yep. Got a feeling like I know what laid them. Let's move in.
Kurczaczki.
Big ugly machine alert! We'll have to deal with it to get into the tower.
Co to jest?
See what you got then.
Żabia.
You're on. Make your move. Let's get this done!
Karamba.
Whoa, we've got a jumper! Down it goes. Sound is this way.
Dobra, idziemy
You're
dalej.
back! Let's move!
Czekaj, bo drążące wybuchowe. Dobra, w sumie git. Jedno i drugie mogą być. Idę.
I'll have to warn our patrols later. Doubt that machine was the only one of its kind. Feels like every day there's something new that's trying to kill us.
I know the feeling.
Through here. Just gotta get across. Think you can make it?
Watch me.
Nie.
This is as far as I got. I couldn't find a way to get further up.
Let me take a look around.
You made that look easy. About your fugitive, I need to know who we're dealing with. It can't be a coincidence that he and my people are both at Starlight Rise.
His name's Walter Londra. He's a Zenith. It's what the Quen would call a living ancestor.
A living ancestor? But that would mean he's been alive for centuries.
Yep.
Jest.
Tides take me. You're serious. After you.
Nie skoczyłam. To znaczy nacisnęłam spację, ale za późno. Dobrze idę? A jak pójdę tędy, to co tu będzie? Aha, dokładnie to samo.
Oh. Well, there you go, Seika.
Thanks.
Ale mogę chyba się puścić, nie?
Think you could get that vent open?
We'll find a closer spot.
Zasłaniała mi te liście. Przesuń się stąd! Nie przeszkadzasz. Szczerze mówiąc.
If I time it right, I think I can grapple to that vent.
Aha. No co ty gadasz? Żartujesz sobie chyba. Jezu, nie wiem jak to zrobić.
There's nothing for my polecaster to latch on to.
A, spacja, dobra.
She flies, she fights machines, and she has fancy moves.
Nie wiedziałam, że to się tak robi, szczerze mówiąc.
Wish you'd come along earlier. Might have gotten more done by now. I bet you must be pretty important to your tribe.
I grew up an outcast, actually.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm better off without them. And from what I saw back at the settlement, maybe you would be too.
Let's get going!
Dobra już. Zostawmy tę skrzynkę.
Nice shortcut. I'll find another way over.
I think we're almost at the top.
Then we can find a way to shut the tower down. Sounds like the tower's found another target.
Tower downed another machine.
Can't wait to shut it down.
Dobra, zobaczmy jak tu wejść teraz.
Made it. This definitely looks like something Landra would have built.
Whoa. Okay. But how do we stop it when part of it's way up there?
Let's take a look around. Some kind of access node?
Never seen anything like
Might be
this.
able to override it.
There's gotta be a way to stop it. It's coming down!
Aloy, I truly hope you've enjoyed this tower. I set it up just for you.
Oh, great. A recording from Landra.
Let it be a reminder that unlike my former colleagues, I'm one step ahead of you.
That doesn't look good! Getting ready to fire at us. Get to cover!
A jak zobaczymy?
How are we supposed to stop this thing? Let me scan it. I'll draw its fire! Hey! Over here, you weird, shiny, hovering still
good. Żeby trafić go, to ja muszę...
Armor's too thick. Make a dent.
Tak.
Maybe my focus can find a way to disable the gun. Bet you can't get it! I gotta watch my aim. It's got a power core on the back. I gotta get up there to destroy it. Just hurry!
Gdzieś tam w lesie, no.
I need to target the power core.
Ja z dołu go nie trafię. Łaź do góry. Tylko...
I need to get higher on it. How?
Take this!
Ten nie. Tamten
Time to stop this thing!
There. Out and up.
Okay, time to hit that power cord. I think it knows you're up there, Aloy. Take cover! Come on! Fire at me! Not hard! Whoa! You okay?
Another core.
Yeah, no breathing.
nie ma
I see another core on the front! On it! Keep distracting it!
Another one on the front.
I z przodu masz, tak?
Armor's too thick.
Słuchaj. Przestań.
It's done! Take that, you big pile of scrap!
Dobra.
Well, that didn't go exactly how I thought it would.
It turned out okay. And now your machine can get us to Starlight Rise, right?
Yeah. I saw it fly off when I crashed. I should be able to call it back.
One step closer to finding my sister and the living ancestor you're after. But I should probably report to the Admiral first, give him some assurance that we've made progress.
Okay. I'll meet you back at the settlement then.
You know, I'm kind of glad you tagged along.
Seika's not like other Quinn. That's for sure. And with the tower down, I could check out the area before meeting up with her. Maybe stock up on some resources while I'm at it.
Zerknijmy na mapę. Żabiaki. Nieznane schronienie. Nic tu specjalnego nie ma tak naprawdę. Niebo i Ziemia, czyli zaczniemy nową misję główną. Więc, żeby nie zaczynać nowej misji, to zrobię to zadanie poboczne, które tam jest. Zabierz mnie z tej wieży.
There we go. Back to the skies.
I później wrócimy do zadania Niebo i Ziemia, czyli...
Time to head out?
Jeśli nie masz nic przeciwko... Albo dobra.
Okay, so, shall we get going to Starlight Rise?
Dobra,
Yeah,
chodźmy.
let's go.
So what now?
Nie mam pojęcia.
Up you go. Something wrong?
Of course not. Oh, it's a little snug.
I'll manage.
Oh, shit!
Hold on back there.
Starlight Rise is just across the water. I guess we'll see if this living ancestor has something to do with my missing people.
Look, once we get into the ruin, we might find data that your focus model isn't able to make sense of. I'm sending you an update, so you'll be able to see what's going on.
Oh, thanks. You sure seem at ease with the focus. Is that why your tribe made you an outcast?
No, not exactly. They cast me out when I was born. In fact, everything I've done, including learning to use a focus, was, in spite of them.
Sounds familiar.
It gets easier, you know.
What? Clinging to the back of a sunwing?
That too.
Just worry about steering this thing,
Ty to
okay?
żaba tam łazi znowu.
Sure.
Down on the beach. Those are some of our missing scout boats.
And it looks like there's a lot of construction on the hillside.
That's what Diviner Eye saw.
Let's try to retrace their steps then. I'll set us down.
Solid ground. Thank the ancestors.
Okay, we should follow your people's trail. See if we can figure out why they were here.
Looks like they left some equipment behind.
Wouldn't want to be on the wrong end of this.
Quen Navy weapon. We use them to build rope bridges and perimeter defense.
The ballista tore straight through the machine's armor. This bolt looks pretty sturdy too.
My people had to fight while they built all this, but they kept going anyway.
Let's stay on their trail.
Że jeszcze tutaj mam coś. Teraz. Powinniśmy iść w górę?
Your people had a big operation here.
But why?
I'm not sure, but I bet Laundra's involved.
Well, looks like they set up some ladders to get up to that excavation. But the path's broken now.
We'll have to make our own way up. Well, it's stuck pretty deep. Should hold our weight. It's the right idea, but we'll need a few more handholds.
Ach, muszę sobie pobijać te... A, kurde. Proszę wyjść stąd.
Another ballista. We can use the bolts as climbing points!
Alrighty, that's enough! Heading up to take a look!
Nie
Nice
wiem.
climbing. Better catch up to her.
A, wyżej nie mogę. No co? Wejdziesz chyba, tak?
There's a door up there across the chasm. Let's see if there's a way up.
A tam co jest? Czekaj chwilę. Rzucę okiem. Puść koło.
I can use this ballista, but the crane won't stay up unless I hold it in place.
Let me lift it. I'll hold it in place while you shoot.
No dawaj.
That's as high as it goes.
Wcale nie.
Should do it. Let's get climbing.
Chyba wejdziemy, co?
Starting to feel the burn.
Making progress.
Yeah, right into the spooky abandoned ruin.
Dobra. Oto jesteśmy.
Your people put a lot of effort into getting in here. Almost like they were after something.
Or someone had a knife to their throats.
We'll find your sister. Don't worry.
You don't have to comfort me, you know. I'm fine.
I want to help.
Dobra, nie, to nie, to pal gumę. Tu nic nie ma, a tu coś jest. Co to jest? Wewnętrzny krąg lądry. Tutaj coś tam, coś... O Jezusku! Długie. Jakby ktoś chciał. Cóż.
Stay alert. No machine's stopping me.
Monkey.
Sign. This is definitely Londra's old headquarters.
Down there. What is that thing?
Let's find out.
Nie wiem, co to jest przecież.
All this must have been brutal to excavate.
Co tutaj mamy? Rozproszenie. Gratuluję zielonego światła. Wyskrobiemy z tej skały mucio metalu. Ha, dzięki. Fajnie, że ktoś zauważył. Gruba ryba wciąż milczy. Ach, Walter jest zajęty. Skontaktuje się. Ta, zajęty. Wszyscy widzieliśmy te fotki z wczorajszej gali. Aha, ten garniturek, uroczy kolor. Pióre ziemniaczane? On totalnie nie czai. Nieobecny umysłowo, tylko Pozuje paparazzi z tą swoją żoną, aktoreczką z filmów o dinozaurach. Tymczasem mój zespół przyczesuje pas asteroid, a wszyscy już żygamy od fokusów. Wszystkie nocki, wszystkie weekendy i nawet nędznego dobra robota. Szczerze mówiąc, twój zespół nie ma możliwości wybierania między robotą a paradowaniem z Evelyn Day po czerwonym dywanie. A przecież dostaniecie sporą prowizję od tego znaleziska. Nie chodzi o kasę, tylko o odrobinę szacunku. Szacunku? To pracujesz dla niewłaściwego miliardera. Bro. Zapis dźwiękowy.
Regarding the slipstream engine, my engineers tell me that even in the event of an accident, they could contain the fallout. But they don't grasp how effectively my enemies can harness public paranoia. That's the real fallout.
It's a recording of Londra from before he left Earth.
Oj, karamba! Nie wiem, czym jest błyszczak. W porządku.
It's a prototype for a rocket engine. It never got off the ground. The way it was designed made it too dangerous.
Dangerous how?
Like it would poison everything in a 1,000-mile radius if it got used.
Oh.
Let's keep moving.
So this engine, it was for traveling to the heavens?
Podsumowanie dla kierownictwa. Nasz zespół techniczny dokonał znacznych postępów w pracy nad prototypem atomowej rakiety termicznej, która może zapewnić znacznie silniejszy ciąg niż tradycyjne silniki pomocnicze na paliwo ciekłe. Pozostało już niewiele wątpliwości co do tego, że nasz patentowany projekt miniaturowych reaktorów jądrowych da nam ostatecznie tańsze, mniejsze i wydatniejsze silniki, zdolne do osiągania prędkości startowej pod znacznym obciążeniem. Z drugiej strony osłona antyradiacyjna jest za słaba, by uchronić otoczenie przed masową ekspozycją na skażenie radioaktywne. Szacunki sugerują, że bieżący model przy starcie może skazić obszar w promieniu do 1000 mil na poziomie powodującym śmiertelne skutki, zależnie od siły wiatru. Prace niezbędne do zredukowania skażenia do poziomu wymaganego przepisami niemalże na pewno uczyniłyby całe przedsięwzięcie nieekonomicznym. Z tego powodu zarząd ustalił, że projekt należy anulować ze skutkiem natychmiast...
The diviners say the ancestors could do that.
Yeah. Londra launched ships into space to search for resources.
But why did us out now?
We should keep following the trail.
Okay. Whew. Getting hot in here.
Whoa. The ruins split in two. Gwen pressed on.
Oh no.
Kogo mamy?
Crushed. It looks like some kind of construction accident.
This was Lena from the galley. We weren't exactly friends, but she didn't deserve to be worked to death. How could an ancestor do this to my people?
Knowing Londra and his kind, I can't say I'm surprised.
We better find a way up and across. We'll need to make a path.
Another ballista. Maybe we can use it.
I'll shoot this time.
By all means.
I made you a handhold in the bridge there. Try and get to that ballista further up. Think you can make the jump?
I can reach it. Uh-oh.
I can help! Keep him still and I'll shred him with the ballista!
Okay.
That was just like that. Got one! I'm getting good at this! That's the last of us! Gonna make a few handholds for myself, then I'll finish your path!
Zaskoczyły mnie.
You know, this reminds me of target practice out at sea. My squad held a wager over who gets the most marks. Winner wouldn't have to swap the decks.
Let me guess, you won?
You learn fast. There! All done!
Czyli gdzie ja tak mam właściwie wejść?
Okay, another ballista. Time to return the favor.
Make a path over here!
No już!
No need to yell. I've tapped you into my focus.
Whoa. Hi.
Hi there.
Nice job. That's enough to get me to the first ledge. Not there. Over by me.
No chyba wleziesz, co?
Made it. Let's see where this leads.
Watch out, more clamberjaws.
I see him.
Guess it's my turn to shred some machines.
Jak ja już odeszłam
You
od tej
think you can do
balisty?
better than me?
We'll see.
Ludzie! O! A czy nie miałaś odwrócić ich uwagi może?
Not that from here.
Aha, rozumiem. Bardzo użyteczna jak zawsze. No tak, to jak nie mogę z nimi walczyć. Więc mnie cały czas blokuje bez sensu. A ona jest taka użyteczna, kurwa, że aż wcale. Muszę... Byłaś stamtąd. Jezu. Już?
That's all of them.
And my ballista record still holds.
I just didn't want to take it from you.
Okay, last
Oczywiście,
climb.
że
You know what to
zachowałeś
do.
swój rekord, bo jesteś totalnie bezużyteczna. I nie dawałem mi strzelać.
One lava-filled chasm conquered.
You did pretty well back there. We're, not a bad team.
Glad you think so. I always wanted a sidekick.
Okay, I see how it is.
After you.
Can't open doors without your sidekick, huh?
Just giving you a chance to shine. All right, let's see where my people's trail leads. All of this is so old. What could they possibly have wanted from this place?
Good question.
The doubters whined that the city would never sell its precious landmark. The price was indeed astronomical. But the observatory could have no better steward than I. Perfect headquarters for one whose vision extends to the stars.
An observatory?
A place where anyone could look at the stars. Until Landra took over anyway.
Pardon. Jadłam balon. O, tu coś mamy? Hace Legal Gannon. Nadawca Robert Gannon, odbiorca Walter Londra. Temat załatwione. Walter. Wspaniałe nowiny. Nasze lobbowanie w końcu się opłaciło i pracodawcy przepuścili nasz akt zakazujący dalszego kwestionowania praw dotyczących obserwatorium. Zatem po 9 latach, 14 pozwach publicznych, 7 pozwach stanowych, akcji klasowej i dochodzeniu w kongresie, nie wspominając o spektakularnej renowacji za 3 miliardy, nie będzie już żadnych działań prawnych w związku z naszą wspaniałą siedzibą. Może ludzie w końcu wyluzują i zastanowią się nad tym, o czym mogli pomyśleć już dawno, że to historyczne miejsce ma się znacznie lepiej niż wtedy, gdy było publicznie dostępne. Przesyłam Ci skrzynkę Charlie Reserve 18. Świętuj, pomyśl o nieszczęsnych demonstrantach, gdy będziesz nalewać sobie szklaneczkę, a potem rozkoszuj się dumnym smakiem zwycięstwa. Pozdrówka, Bob. Okej.
Faro Automated Solutions upped their orders for 6 different non-terrestrial minerals this month. Our inventory is running low. What are you up to, Ted? Promising new project? Or just another monument to yourself?
Landra in business with Pharaoh. Why am I not surprised?
Damn it. Another one.
Crushed by rubble. Maybe when digging this out.
I think his name was Kira. They couldn't even give him a proper burial.
Przecież on już nie żyje. Myślisz, że go to obchodzi?
I'll put this to good use.
Nice find.
Młot niebios?
I'll get a good trade for this.
Rozmówki Aero Daily. Walter Londra. Aero Daily. Pozyskanie Ofelii, pierwszej asteroidy Heaven Sent, to legendarne wydarzenie. Nierzadko mówi się, że to najbardziej ryzykowna zagrywka w historii amerykańskich interesów. Czy możesz opowiedzieć o sposobie myślenia, który poprowadził cię do tego momentu? Walter. To proste, naprawdę. Widziałem, że moi rywale zafiksowali się na wszystkim dookoła. Rządowych pozwoleniach, zgodach orbitalnych, drukowaniu sprzętu, transporcie materiału na powierzchnię. Lista się nie kończy. Ja wiedziałem, że te problemy się rozwiążą, gdy tylko kruszec będzie w drodze na Ziemię. Aero Daily, więc po prostu wyciągnąłeś rękę i po niego sięgnąłeś. Walter, dokładnie. Ofelia była dość daleko, gdy ruszyliśmy ją z miejsca. Wiedziałem, że jej transport na orbitę okołoziemską zajmie 6 miesięcy. Gdy już była w drodze, wszyscy mieliśmy termin. Teoretyczne zyski stały się nagle realne. Niesamowite, jak szybko można dogadać się z rządem oraz z podmiotami zewnętrznymi, gdy staje się jasne, że 4000 ton cennych kruszców płynie sobie po niebie prosto do naszych rąk. Naukowcy twierdzą, że układem słonecznym rządzi grawitacja, ale chciwość również jest potężną siłą. Kurczę, bardzo to było głębokie.
Another Quinn camp.
Where have they all... Oh.
It's a mural. Painted by a Quinn?
Yeah. I think so.
Why would they leave this here?
Doesn't matter. Let's keep moving.
Co się
You say
drzesz?
so.
Nienormalna jakaś jesteś? Pomagam ci, to może trochę grzeczniej. O, notatka jest prawie nieczytelna, komuś drżała dłoń. Pismo Quen. Szorstki pergamin zapisany pismem Quen. Ostatnie dni krwi po... Ręce mi... Dotarcie do wnętrza było żmudne. Ostatnie dni... Krwi, potu i łez. Ręce mi się trzęsą. Dotarcie do wnętrza było żmudne. Dużo przez te ruiny wykopaliśmy, bo inaczej zacznie się walić. Lina spadła. Wydał rozkaz w to miejsce. Dzień i noc. Dostać do tego miejsca. Ruszyć w to miejsce. Kopać dzień i noc, żeby się dostać do tego miejsca. Inni są wykończeni. Wszyscy inni są wykończeni. Z nigdy jeszcze nie widział. Chyba nie wszyscy. Czekamy. To wystarczy? Czy więcej... Czy będą więcej od nas wymagać? Spekulują, że plus minus o to chodziło. Zobaczmy.
This might have been mission control for Londra's space mining operations.
Quite a display.
Yeah. Let's see what we can find.
Co możemy tu znaleźć? Wariacie nie zróbmy za bardzo.
Locked with a code. We'll need a way through.
Maybe there's something on these consoles.
Looks like we can access the hologram from here.
Huh. There's data here. Let me see what I can access. A lot is corrupted, but it looks like some logs survived. I might be able to play them.
I found Evelyn in the control room, rooting through the logs for Alondra's passcode. Not sure how she got past security, but yeah, she's not doing so good. Just kept banging on Londra's door, begging him to save her. I told her he was gone, but she just kept wailing. They had to drag her out.
That was the last recording. Everything else is from before 2065.
How many logs did you find?
3. No, 4.
4 entries, 4 digits. The recording said this Evelyn was looking in the data for the code. Let's try to find it.
Okay.
Looks like that unlocked another console. This displays an archive for Londra's asteroid missions over the years. It looks like I can navigate it with my focus, so I'm not tied to the console.
Okay. Playing the first log. Uploading it to your Focus 2 for reference.
2050. A year of triumph. That first mission silenced 1,000 naysayers. When we acquired the asteroid, they held their breath. When we returned with the wealth of planets, they came crawling, hats in hand. Ah, that flight will always be dear to me. And to history.
2050. Zobaczmy, czy to byłby ten rok. Chociaż zbyt oczywiste zdaje się być. Nie. Oj, sorry.
A year of...
Ej, nie chcemy tego. Chyba 2050? Mogę ja to odtworzyć? Okej. Jest mniejszy.
This is the year the log mentioned, but there are 2 numbers. Which one is for the code?
He mentioned the flight. Sounded like it was pretty special for him.
Must be the flight number then.
Yeah, that could be the first digit of the code.
Not a bad start. Let me know when you're ready to hear the next log.
Oj, oj.
Okay, let's hear the next one.
Accessing it now.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
What a great guy. No year in this log, just a mention of platinum.
Czy jeszcze jest innego? Nie.
No data in that one. One of these asteroids must have had platinum.
Right. Keep scanning till we find it.
Oh, platinum. This must be the right mission. But which number?
Not sure. I'll replay the audio log.
I've convinced the board the amount of platinum on that rock is worth the risk. Once we grab it, I'll make Evelyn a platinum ring so she can wear our success wherever she goes.
Don't think it's the flight number this time.
Yeah. The log mentioned the amount of platinum.
2. Numer
Figure it out?
lotu.
Think so.
Let me know when you're ready for the third one.
Dobra, nie odzywaj się. Misja numer 3. 2. Nie,
Ready.
Przepraszam.
Okay, here it comes.
The accident has disturbed the ants, lawyers and publicists swarming to do damage control, carping about incalculable losses. Now what they don't see is that each death is a lesson in complacency, inspiring us to future excellence.
He doesn't see his workers as people, does he?
Gdzie jesteś? Zwiększ.
It's corrupted. On to the next. No data.
Gdzie jesteś?
This one mentions miners. 8 people lost their lives, and Laundra shrugged it off like it was nothing? I'll leave it to you to pick the right number.
Well, we've got 3 digits. Just one more to find.
5.
Guess we'll know for
albo
sure when we
8.
plug them all in. Ready for the next log.
Damy 8.
Let's hear it.
Playing it now.
My chief competitor tried to block me in Congress, but I'll have that cobalt no matter how many years it takes to dig out. Xiaolu lunar resources can stay on the moon. Everything else belongs to me.
Okay, I think I know what to look for.
All right, 1 second. There. I uploaded the last of the logs to your focus.
Thanks. As soon as I find the last number, I'll enter the full code upstairs.
Gdzie?
No data in that one. The 4th log mentioned both Cobalt and the Xiaolu Lunar Company.
So we need a mission log with both.
Yep.
Prom. Faro, to nie to. Kobalt był gdzieś wcześniej chyba. Nie, tu nic nie było. Gdzie jest ta... O! Nie?
Xiaolu and Cobalt. This must be it.
5. Tylko teraz tak. Mieliśmy 3. Tak? Dwa. 5. 5. 3, 2, 5, 8. Zobaczmy.
Not sure about the third number.
Wow,
Okej.
you actually did
Nie
it.
ta kolejność, dobra.
This must have been.
Aha, to są tylko
Laundry's
te
living
logi,
quarters.
dobra.
Right at the center of where he worked. Let's see what we can find.
That relic. Is it some sort of old gun?
Od Jacka? Prezent od tak zwanego przyjaciela. Przypomnienie, by zawsze oglądać się za siebie. Walter. Mój kontakt w Botswanie mówi, że liczba czarnych nosorosów zbliża się do progu. Władze próbują trzymać to w tajemnicy, więc mamy pierwszeństwo, jak tylko zapali się zielone światło. Chciałem sprezentować ci to osobiście, ale Evelyn dostała wcześniejsze wezwanie na plan. Nie martw się. Jak na razie wszystko wydaje się być w porządku z jej partnerem. Ale będę miał ją na oko. Wszystkiego najlepszego z okazji urodzin, stary. Jack.
Gift from a so-called friend. A reminder to always watch your back. Wonder what that's about.
What's this for?
It's some kind of award, I think. Londra's wife was pretty well known in her time. Strange he'd keep this around. Sounded like they weren't on the best of terms at the end.
Love can make it hard to let go.
Tak. Niewątpliwie. Holoprojektor mamy, zobaczmy.
Security logs for the facility. There's a recent entry.
I'm growing impatient, Nova.
Data retrieval is almost complete. I've primed the north array for beamcast.
And you're acquiring everything from aeronautics and special ops, yes? Including the files on MSP.
Correct. There. Ready for transmission. It's a shame we have to revive that particular program, though.
Nova, darling, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. We can't afford to go soft. Reduce your empathy matrix by 15%, please.
Adjusted.
Wonderful. Now transmit the files immediately so we can get the hell out of here. This place feels like a goddamn tomb.
What was all that about?
The North Array sounds like a transmitter. If we can find it, maybe we can track Londra to whatever hole he crawled into.
Sure, but what did he come back for?
I'll explain later. Let's find a way out.
Okay, but I'll hold you to that.
Którędy opuścić to...
Okay, transmitter should be somewhere nearby. That big statue looks promising.
Those machines are in our way. Gotta clear them out.
Ciekawe, czy one sobie usiądą. No i co ci
What's our strategy here?
A, zapomniałam. A to był brzytwopiór alfa, a nie jastrząbus.
I've got your back!
Wybacz. Aj, karamba. Dobra, pójdę ich pozbierać. Może tam mają jakieś... Jeszcze się walczymy?
I've got your back! Canisters, more coming!
Co tu się dzieje z tą wodą, matko? Nie wiem, gdzie on ma... Halo? Dobra, poczekajcie chwilę. Powinnam strzelać tam, w sumie Czy to wszystko? Nie, to jeszcze nie.
I could use the target practice!
Już?
I think that's the last of them. Now let's take a look at that statue.
Sporo ich
That
było.
thing better have answers.
Kamień nie jest potrzebny. Jest jeszcze jakieś... Te do zebrania chyba spadły gdzieś tam. Oj, niestety. Nie no, ale ja bardzo chętnie bym je pozbierała, bo to nie są... że tak powiem... Metalożer może nie jest taki istotny, ale... To chyba wszystkie, tak? No to wygląda.
to know what's going on.
Nie interesuj się.
What was going on in that hologram back there? And why exactly did Landra come here? And what is he doing with my people?
Nie mam pojęcia.
He used them to dig up this place to find some old data. Part of it has to do with something called MSP, which I've never heard of before, but the rest... I think he's trying to build a ship to get off this world and into the stars.
Off this world? Why would anyone want to do that? There's something you're not telling me. Oh, you're just like a diviner, full of secrets.
Oh yeah? Well, what about you? The way you reacted to that mural back in the ruin? Care to explain?
Fine. I guess we'll both hold our tongues for now.
All right, look. The important thing is that we know where Landra went, and that's probably where he took your people. And your sister.
You're right, of course. I should report back to the Admiral before we go any further. I'll use the boat we saw from the air to return.
Okay, I'll find you there later.
Jakieś tutaj tajemnice. Ależ oni wszyscy sekretni. Dobrze. W tym miejscu skończę. Póki co. Przepraszam, Niebo. No to ma pecha, no co? Trzeba do ogniska się udać. Tutaj mamy jakieś nieznane ognisko.
Nemesis. I can't do that to her. Not now. Not when she's worried about her sister.
A przestań. Jakby chciała wiedzieć, ja bym jej powiedziała, no bo dlaczego nie? Tak
For
bardzo
now,
chcę
maybe I should
wiedzieć.
focus on stocking up. I can
Dobrze,
meet Seika when
to
it's time to pick up
powiedzmy jej,
Wątek's trail.
że w stronę Ziemi zmierza niesamowicie ogromna kula energii, która nie da się pokonać i najprawdopodobniej zmiecie tę planetę. Więc tak naprawdę w dupie jest jej siostrą, bo i tak umrze najprawdopodobniej. W każdym razie, tak jak wspomniałam, tutaj skończymy. Resztę będę już kontynuować dalej. No i albo będę kontynuować to, albo być może zacznę coś innego, w sensie, to znaczy Burning Shores na pewno i tak dokończę, więc tak czy inaczej na tym skończymy i słyszymy się następnym razem. Dziękuję bardzo i trzymajcie się ciepło. Pa, pa!